defensive backs up at the line showing press. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain moves the ball to 34. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to...
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Back to pass. It's Price. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The tight end has got it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
This is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they'll give it to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a run to the left. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. That was a foot race. The defense had no chance. Kirk, serious breakaway speed for that back.
Well, to be able to burst a run like that spans more than half of the field gives this offense so much confidence. And it sends a message to this defense that they're going to have to square up and beat you at the line of scrimmage. You're going to see this happen again.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? They hand it off to the back. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Price. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Wolf. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. Way too much speed in that one. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Let's a fly to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. They get him down after a short return, but the offensive go to work from the 44.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize.
Looking deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. They continue to roll up the score. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He hands it off from the gun. That one moves the ball across the 40. Press coverage now from the secondary. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. With patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They'll run it here. Oh, running back has the ball. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they'll check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Leaning on the run game here. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7. Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Off the play fake on first down. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver grabs it. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here, and they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That one moves the ball across the 35. Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And this time it's complete.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run.